all, as the Pakistanis, I feel that on Kashmir we have a popular perception, a narrative that Kashmir is in our blood. It has been referred as a jugular vein by our very founder, Quaid-e-Azam. Now, how to regain, how to rethink that policy, that is a major policy challenge that has to be grappled with. What I suggest is that we need to have a strategic rethink on Kashmir. Do we need to have a kinetic approach, as just has been mentioned in the aired televised speech of Ms. Victoria Sheffield, that supporting the insurgency, non-state actors, through the proxy warfare, is it feasible? Obviously, after 9/11, the situation does not permit that. We have to be careful with that. That right of self-determination is recognized in the United Nations Charter. How that right of self-determination is achieved, history tells us it requires blood. You cannot cancel the role of arms and role of blood in any winning of insurgency. But whose blood is being spilled? This is very important. Is it an indigenous one or not? But most of the insurgencies have received the success through the outside support. I will suggest we should be looking into the hybrid Kashmir policy. This is an age of hybrid warfare. Hybrid warfare is basically a war by all means. It is a combination of traditional and non-traditional aspects of warfare. So since Kashmir is not only a security issue, it is a political, humanitarian, and a historical dispute as well. We need to use the available means such as the information warfare. Here, the Kashmiris living in Azad Jammu and Kashmir are very important. They have to be a part of the team. They should not be confined only to Muzaffarabad only. They should be allowed and they should be made to visit the universities. I will strongly recommend that make their visits, bring the youth from indigenous Azad Jammu and Kashmir, make them the ambassadors as the indigenous spokesperson of what they feel should be the humanitarian solution to the people on the other side of the Kashmir. So this is very important. The point I want to stress is that we need to invest, exploit, and explore the peace lobbies within India. Not only within India, within South Asia. We are running after US and other big powers. What about our South Asian neighbors? Have we talked to them? No. Have we said anything to Sri Lankan? Have we said anything to Bangladeshi counterpart? Or even other Maldives who have openly said it is an Indian internal matter. We need to sensitize our neighborhood. That is very essential. We need to make clear that there is no link of our pockets of support in Afghanistan to our support factors in Kashmir. We must be sensitizing in not only international community, we have to be mindful that the Muslims are divided on the issue of Kashmir. There is nothing wrong if UAE or the Saudi Arabia has not sided with us. We must be able to understand their narrative and engage them in dialogue. Instead of, circulating the cartoons that is being happening on WhatsApp, on look what Saudis are doing and look what the UAE is doing, we should be engaging and writing in their newspapers and telling them that this is that. Why, after all, the bigger question is people are magneted towards India. It is because of their economy, because of their so-called democratic culture. We need to, we have to be careful that what are our strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats available to us. That can Pakistan Parliament afford to pass a bill which may call for the temporary integration of AJK, Azad Jammu and Kashmir, into the mainland till the holding of plebiscite? Well, I think On one stance, it may be look positive, but on another side, it may be legitimizing what the Indians have done in their part. So there are both sides of such debates that one has to be mindful of that. Thank you so much.